Acknowledgements. Almost 30 years ago, as my wife Paula and I traveled across the country and around the world sharing the gospel, Abba placed a treasured sister, friend, mentor into our lives. Her name was Carolyn Barnett, and she began to teach me how to really hear from the Heavenly Father. Although I had grown up in a loving Christian home, the picture of God that had evolved in my life left much to be desired. On one hand, I was taught that He was a God of love and compassion. On the other hand, I somehow came to believe that He was a taskmaster who could never be pleased. And even though Paula and I were pouring our lives into ministry to others and seeing countless miracles of God's power released, I myself lived in fear and brokenness, always feeling that somehow, no matter how hard I tried, in the end, God would turn His back on me, condemning me forever without hope of reprieve. When Carolyn realized the personal grief and torment at the core of my life, she began to encourage me to give God the opportunity to reveal Himself to me in a new and intimate way. Sit down and listen, Charles. Quiet your heart, and then write down what you think the Father might be saying to you, she encouraged. Then give Him the opportunity, and He will confirm that He really has spoken to you. When I began to do that, giving Him opportunity to share what He was really like, my life began to change. The content of this book was born in just that way. From those times of quiet revelation, I began to understand our Heavenly Father in ways I had never imagined. I've yet to hear an audible voice, but again and again, confirmation has come, letting me know that it really was Abba sharing His heart, His perspective, His love with me. So before anything else is said or thanks offered to any others, I must thank Abba Father for His patience with me, His commitment to me, and His eagerness to share His heart. Apart from Him, this book would not exist. Next, a huge debt of thanks and credit goes to all the folks at Destiny Image Publishers who worked on getting this book into your hands. The concept for this edition was birthed in their hearts, and without their persistent encouragement and tenacious support, and even gentle prodding at times, this book would never have seen the printed page. It is an edited compilation of 3 separate books I have written and published with Destiny Image over the years, From the Father's Heart, Volumes 1 and 2, and Power to Soar. From day one, Destiny has encouraged and supported me in sharing what Abba had poured into me. Their heart to see this edition released has been amazing. With anointed input from the editors and staff, the messages Father has given me over the years has been arranged into a format that offers a word from Abba each day of the year. We applaud each of you at Destiny Image, and you each know to whom I speak, for your vision for this project and for the simple beauty of this volume, both inside and out. This book's design, format, and content are the result of much loving and meticulous input, labor, and care. And no list of thanks would be complete without including my lovely wife, Paula. It has been her tireless support and many labors of love for the past 44 years that have opened my eyes to our Father's truly unconditional love. I love you, Paula. Day 1. 2 Timothy 1:7. Struggling deliverer. Next time, begin the day with authority. I gave you not a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love, power, and of self-management. Begin to act like it. Decide to keep a sense of humor. Laugh at all mistakes, interruptions, and obstacles, and stop worrying about your ignorance. Actually, I am in charge of your ignorance as well as your knowledge. Aren't you relieved? Think about it. Hasn't your mouth uttered deeper wisdom than you dreamed possible when you have simply been yourself, while oblivious to the tensions, the issues around you? Someone ignorant of all the rules can be a miracle worker, and the knowledge of too many problems can create a prison. Remember that it all belongs to me, whether things revealed or things yet to appear, and you belong to me. Live in the joy of that fact. Thanks. Always, Abba.